seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Hello, everybody, and thanks for waiting for Game 2. All you VOD watchers, I know it's been a long wait, but Game 2 has finally arrived between WG.Unity and Slayers in the open final qualifier, Zotac. I take those 4 or 5 words and I jumble them up. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to say. SUNSfan here with Trent. How's it going, big boy?
Oh, it's going great. Let me break it all down because I see people in the chat confused as well. So we'll figure it out together, guys. Basically, this tournament has a $100,000 LAN prize pool, and it goes in Taiwan. It's great. Some teams have already qualified. You've probably seen people tweeting. Fnatic just qualified today, and that was through the SEA Regional Qualifier #1. And some of you are like, Regional Qualifier? Why weren't Warriors Gaming Unity there? Well, it was all open qualifier slots. You had to qualify to get in, so it was like a crazy amount of these open qualifier games. So if a team doesn't play, that you're like, oh, but Faceless is the best. But if they didn't play in the thing, they may not go to the tournament. So basically, now that we finished up Regional Qualifier #1, we're going to have Regional Qualifier #2. So you got to play these open qualifier brackets again.
Wait, who won the first one?
Fnatic.
Oh!
Today.
They didn't pick Lifestealer. That means WG will definitely get him. Oh my god, I'm so good. I can't believe it. All right, well,
they
these
will
are
counter
the
the
exact same
Lifestealer,
picks,
though.
by the way. Will they?
Yeah. Well, it didn't work, but the idea being that silences are strong against Lifestealer if you can silence them before the Rage, and then Legion Commander with the duel. So must clearly be some comfort heroes and some they consider to be pretty good. It's understandable that your Legion doesn't have a very good time when she's working with a Tinker that never rotates for the duels because they weren't really in the same vicinity and he didn't get his bots online early enough, and the Lifestealer was just out of control. It doesn't have Sun Strikes, which maybe they'll look for this time, perhaps.
Wait, what was their second pick last game? It wasn't LC. I'm pretty sure. They had Tinker, that wasn't it.
It was Winter Wyvern.
Oh, right.
Wyvern.
I mean, Wyvern is also really good against, well, most of the time I would say it's good against Lifestealer. Obviously, if he already rages, then it's not great.
I don't think she ever got a curse off on someone next to him, though, because they were just playing it really smart from Warriors Gaming.
Well, she used it mostly on him, too, which wasn't...
Yeah.
I mean, good positioning by WG, if nothing else. So
that's what I would
okay, I'm going to go back to my original
remaining.
picks against Lifestealer. I think Weaver is a great hero against Lifestealer. You said
5 seconds remaining.
Ursa is also quite good. And actually,
yeah,
even
also
better
has
because
that burst potential.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like Slardar jumps in with Lifestealer inside him. If Ursa has Ags at that point, you can't really kill him with that at all.
No. It's also like if you survive through the first burst and you get in rage off, even without the Agnums, you can often survive through the crush as Ursa. You're a little bit tankier. But they weren't down with the big bear man. We have again lost the Afu heroes. No Earth Spirits. No Monkey King. So we'll see if he can just go with his Slardar once more here.
Are you a Monkey King fan, Trent?
I like watching him, but he's kind of ridiculous. I don't know.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, he's like the best zoning support right now, right? He zones any offlaner out, so
yeah,
bad for the competitive scene.
Conceptually, I like him actually, and this should be high praise, by the way, because I hate a lot of heroes. Okay, a lot.
Right.
But like out of the new heroes that have been implemented, he is actually very simple to understand, which I like. Very basic mechanics, but he can do a lot, obviously, and a lot of it's just number balancing, right? But like when Earth Spirit came out, Arc Warden came out. My God, were they broken? And just conceptually, can't get your brain around them. You know, like Arc Warden is still in the dumpster.
I like uniqueness. Like I like the fact that Monkey King uses these trees and abuses them, and no one else does the way he does. I think that's pretty cool. And I like the same thing about Arc Warden too, where he creates this double of a hero. See, I actually like unique concepts. I think you hate the concept of Arc Warden.
I do hate that. Yes,
is that true?
I absolutely do. I think the concept is just broken. Neat. It's not like. It's not necessarily a numbers thing with him. I think he's either broken or terrible, and there's no in between.
Right.
I'll be surprised if one day he's very balanced. I'll just say that. But
kind of like Earth Spirit.
I mean, Earth Spirit.
It's like the amount of team fight this guy gives, dude.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great hero. I think the way that they balanced him was really cool. Actually, they put all the OP stuff into his Ags. Right. That's a really cool way to do it. but there's no Ags for Monkey King right now.
Radiant team.
Or Arc
pick.
Warden for that matter. Lena and Treant Protector picked. Treant, a hero that was recently added to CM. Everybody thought he was super OP, including you. Now we're not seeing him.
Yeah.
So here's
Why
my
are you an
impression. You tell me what you think. Okay, this is my initial
10
impression.
seconds
Okay.
remaining.
Compared to the old Treant, he is way better
5
early game
seconds remaining.
and way
Yes.
worse mid game, and then probably
Reserve
worse late
time.
game. I mean, definitely worse late game, but it's not like a dramatic.
Why is he worse late game?
He's worse late game. Well, essentially, it's his Q that's
Because
changed.
you can't guise
right?
your allies.
Right.
10 seconds
Because
remaining.
late game, when are you using that skill? Like honestly, like you're
5
not laning
seconds
anymore.
That's
It's
fair.
like it's a
like
laning
mostly
skill, you know?
scouting and stuff.
Dire team.
Yeah,
pick.
but I mean, in laning,
I mean, it's like a
very
bounty hunter
strong.
where you're providing vision. Wow, we are actually going to get the Darkseer again. So they
Radiant
took out
team
the
banned.
TA and the silencer. So TA, one of the best heroes against Legion Commander right now because of her like counter to blade mail with the refractions. It's like impossible for a Legion Commander to kill you as TA. Very obnoxious as a Legion Commander
10
player.
seconds
So
remaining.
looks like they're trying to put some priority on that hero, and then the same idea of like the wombo combo of Disruptor
seconds
and
remaining.
trying to get someone to help with the duel. But at least now they have reach. Like it's not
Dire
Invoker
team
as he's
banned.
banned out, but Puck can at least help out and try and get these duel wins for them.
All right, so what are we looking for here? So for WG, they just need I assume a support, unless Lena is going to be playing support this game.
Yeah,
But
10
probably
seconds
could just be a
probably
5.
not. I do like these heroes that are super flexible,
seconds
but Lena,
remaining.
it feels more like a core these days, but we'll see.
Dire team.
Kind
could
of
probably
feels like
think
they
of it
want
later.
another stun for the Puck, but I'm not sure what it would be. Because right now they lead with Crush, they can follow with LSA and Vacuum, but like Lion's kind of a Garbo hero these days, so it's hard to like opt in towards
10
him. As a
seconds
Puck, no one
remaining.
picks Lion. That
I
is a
could
like just
go-
gone
Even
hero.
though Venge is kind of weird for the lineup, it has some
5
good
seconds remaining.
minus armor and a save
Yeah.
for LC, perhaps.
That was kind of one
Reserve
of those
time.
I was thinking too. By the way, position 1 Venge I think would also be very good for the Radiant
Oh,
because
yes, of
they
course.
could use the swap with the Puck. You can stun people out of the ulti.
That's true. Venge is
Adds a little
I
bit of
feel like
damage,
Venge is
too.
always a good pick, no matter what, pretty much.
Pretty
All
strong.
right,
Hey, they
it is
actually
the
picked Lion.
Lion. Wow.
All right, the hero,
Great
guys.
call.
He's in. I love this guy. I think he was the best pick. I'm glad the team is going outside the meta. Perfect.
He's hideous, though, that's for sure.
That's true.
Is he Indian?
Oh, this could be
10
satisfying though.
seconds
I don't know.
That's
He's
a
got
really-
that little thingy.
It's not a red dot, but it's huge. Oh wow, a Marana.
It's
Awesome.
a very big red dot. He's very rich.
He's super Indian. Very, very Indian. So Marana's the last pick here for Slayers. All right, who's lined up this
Okay.
time?
I
know you're
actually
a
like Warriors
Treant
Gaming.
fan.
I don't know. They went with the Lion, man. I was just like, yeah, perfect. It's just what they needed. Looks good to me. They have that same combination of the Slider and the Darkseer, which worked out so well before. It's hard to say no to that. You have a Marana that might have a hard time dealing her damage to the Lifestealer, but she does offer a lot of burst potential. But I guess this is position 1 Marana, right? Which is kind of cool. Not very common these days.
It's a 1 Treant, bro. Let's
10
do it.
seconds
I wonder
remaining.
why. Like, what made them say?
Yeah, that is a little odd.
5 seconds remaining.
Because there was still Ursa. They banned Terrorblade.
I mean, there's a ton of heroes still
from
there
Warriors
for
Gaming.
sure. I mean, some of it might just be comfort picks, right? We don't know for sure.
Yep.
But
Uh,
either way,
What Miranda does do, though, is she gives you a lot of split push potential. She can farm up quite a bit. And she's a lot of that burst damage, so to try and help through the duel and whatnot. Pretty much her best thing. She buys the Lincolns, which is good against Lion, as well as even kind of Slider.
you think their lineup is fine against Lifestealer? I feel like he's still going to be fine. Like the counters,
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, I guess a lot of it depends on how. I mean, if he starts like last game, obviously nobody can really counter him. But perhaps the laning stage is going to be more of a pressing issue for Slayers this time around. And we have an early
They
smoke.
can silence the Lifestealer. That's their best bet, right? Like, they failed to do that last game. I don't think he ever got silenced first before he get Rage off. So if they can get this Puck silence or this Disruptor silence, maybe they'll have a chance this time.
All right, early wards coming out for each respective smoking teams.
Want to share the prize for first and second?
Okay.
That's right. There is a cash prize for winning. So
for the opens?
yeah,
Really?
you actually do get a little bit of a prize. Yeah, even third place has a prize.
Wow.
Kind of cool.
That is cool. So Treant is in the trees here, mid lane. Has not skilled Nature's. Is it still called Nature's, guys? Yeah, okay. It's actually sad that they don't rename the skill. If you're going to change it that much, just come on. Don't break my heart now,
Oh,
Volvo.
it makes sense. Got that purple Treant set, guys. He's clearly a Treant player. Didn't he have to like do something to get this? Like complete a bunch of the quests.
Is that a quest one? Maybe.
Yeah, you had to like complete like 50 of the 42 of the stars or something to get the purple version.
Oh,
Be
I
extra
see.
dank like this guy.
Yeah.
So well played, Mr. V.
Did you have to
For V
finish
for
it with
Vendetta?
a Treant game?
This is it. The battle
I don't know
begins.
actually.
By the way, that's a very underrated movie. I don't know how you actually feel about it. I love V for Vendetta.
Which one? Sorry, V for Vendetta.
Remember,
What's-her-face
remember
is
the
in it?
5th of November.
Jeez.
Gunpowder treason and plot. I see no reason why the gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. Just remember, wise words, Trent. 5th of November every year.
Oh god, that was a little bad. All right, Nana's about to get the punch. Man, Nana a little slow reacting to that one.
All right, he's going to get a leech seed. He's going to get some puck blockage.
Nice body block.
He gets a Dragon Slave out, but the first blood will go to the Disruptor. Okay.
Treant stopped his punch.
I know. Yeah.
To give it to Puck, I'm pretty sure. And then Disruptor is like, oh no, I totally already right-clicked. Top lane, Legion. 3-man overwhelming odds. Not enough to
man.
save, I don't think.
Oh, wait for it. The crush. And, oh, he's going to get healed by the Leech Seed. Isn't enough? No, he stutter steps. Ends up dropping, and the Treant Protector now stuck with Leech Seed in this top lane. It's going to be enough to get 2 here pretty soon, though. Do they have sentries?
Potentially.
It? No. Crush misses. He'll be fine.
Yeah, they also know he doesn't have guys, obviously, because he leech-seeded mid.
Indeed. So for Treant, how important is this? I mean, I assume it like his early game is far more important than it used to be because of the fact that his
Yeah,
skills
I would
have
say
changed
so.
drastically. And
We
in
were kind of
terms-
talking about this the other day, but I'm a big fan of that whole like idea of skipping the living armor early on.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you think the 3-2-0 build is what we're gonna see, or is it a 3-1-1?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe in a pro game it might be 3-1-1 depending on the lanes, but like Iron Shell is the #1 counter to Treant. Like a lot of people will just straight up pick Darkseer after they see Nature's the Treant, even though like it's kind of weird. Like we had it was like an axe opener, and then the other team picked Treant, so they just picked Darkseer, even though they already had an axe. Like they were willing to throw out support axe just because of how good Darkseer is against living armor. It absolutely destroys it. So I could see him maybe even just going 3-2, but I think 3-1-1 could become pretty common in the pro scene. Although I don't get to watch too much Chinese Dota these days, and they're the biggest Treant players.
Well, Darkseer did a nice little juke to dodge that air on the bottom lane. He's gonna use that shrine now. Meanwhile, mid lane, Lina, another right click will do it. Puck getting yet another kill. Actually, no. Puck didn't get the first kill because of Disruptor. We're going to keep that in mind as this game progresses, who's now level 2 at the bottom
Goes
lane.
on
Look
your
at that small
permanent
face.
record, Disruptor.
Yes, it does. LC in the
A few
meantime.
years from now, some team will be looking at this guy.
That Treant
How about-
Protector
wait,
still
what's
hasn't
this?
leveled. I wonder what he's waiting. I guess he's potentially seeing if somebody needs a living armor or something like that. But Puck
Yeah.
taking
What
tons
would
of
his
damage mid lane.
targets even be right now with like Nature's guys? Like
Puck.
maybe he could run mid.
Ooh, Puck actually
That's
getting
late. That was
super
some-
aggressive. Is this going to be enough?
Summer
No.
nightmare.
Down the puck goes. Living armor would have saved her, actually.
You think?
A little trivia here for you, Trent. That wasn't really trivia.
What,
but
saying her? That was
No.
that was a little bit trivia right there, man. That's I don't think that's a her.
it's an it. I mean,
Dota
I'm not
1,
going to say
he.
it, though. No, it's not a he anymore, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's true. It's like just isn't it just straight up an it? Isn't that like the whole point? It's
Yeah,
kind
it
of funny.
is an it. But me saying it when casting sounds weird. And it's not going to get the kill. That sounds
Well, you should definitely.
terrible. Whoa,
Well, I
she's
guess
actually getting
maybe
super
we don't
aggressive
know
again.
if
It's a
that's the
she,
way, but-
goddammit. Lina dodges the waning rift. Gets the LSA off. Another right click or two should do
Dude,
it.
if
One
this
more.
puck player was a female, there'd be a Reddit thread, okay? So that therefore confirms that it's a male, so you should be saying he for the player.
Oh, for the player.
God.
I see what you're saying. No, I don't think so. Oh, I missed a kill because of you.
That
Talking
was
about
worth it.
sex
It was
in
worth
Dota. Slardar ends up
They have
going
the
down in the
glimpse,
bot
but-
lane. Very casually, yes indeed. All right, we definitely saw that. Lean in the meantime. What do we have for CS? 20-2 versus 16-1. Pretty even overall. Lifestealer, though, again dominating. 25-6 versus the Marana.
This will do nicely.
Where are you, Marana? There you are. Just
Oh, look,
17-9
they're doing
bot
mid. They're
lane.
gonna try and go on Nana.
Yeah, loser orb
Raindrop
will
procced.
not connect. Waning Rift. Treant really wants this. Oh, he gets off the right click just in time. The crush, or the impale, I should say, not in time. He's gonna living armor himself. Is it gonna be enough to actually get away though? Slardar pops the sprint, has another crush. Looking for it. He will miss though. Not fast enough. No tranquils
Wow,
yet for you.
living armor paying off.
Indeed. And now they're gonna shrine it up.
Oh, that's a value shrine. That was kind of a cool play by V, by the way, because he was down bottom and he was literally on top of Darkseer. But Miranda didn't have the mana for an arrow, so they decided rather than setting up for that, I'm just going to TP mid, which of course you can do while invis, since you can use items invis. Screen Protector, pretty handy. So he's just like sitting on top of Darkseer, TPing mid, and then they were kind of baiting this low HP puck. It worked out very well for them.
Oh, you know, I just realized that my overlay is not even working for me, guys. I do apologize. It's just
Ah,
yeah.
jeez.
It's not anymore. It's not even a stream thing. It's just not working for me either. So
Oh,
no
it's
net
because this
worth.
game's not ticketed. I can't grab the info. Is that why?
No, it's not why. You can
The
do it
private
in like
lobby,
Dota
like a
TV.
scrim?
No, doesn't matter.
Oh, right. Well, even though, but this is like a scrim. I don't know if it would work.
Shouldn't matter. No, I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. I thought I had to like send the info. Oh, you're right. It's like your client. Whatever.
Oh, they're gonna
Sentry
place
placed
the
down
sentry.
bottom.
They
They
see
see
Treant.
tree.
Oh, the impale goes off into a crush. Do they actually have enough damage with the Darkseer? Perhaps. He's not invisible anymore either. The arrow is tanked by Slardar. Treant Protector gets off another Leech Seed. He's gonna go invis another second. I think he will live to see another day. Actually, impale hits invisibly. They're looking for the kill with Ion Shell. He's attempting to TP out, and he will be able to do so. In the meantime, Lina dies mid lane. I blame you for that one.
Okay. Sorry.
I just want to
Fair
blame
enough.
someone.
Sounds good to me. Nana, again, having a very rough start early.
Yeah.
The same situation, though, where he's getting like all this attention forced onto him.
Money changes hands.
What about our Lifestealer? Hoda Ajit, game number 2.
I'm afraid to click on him.
And
honestly.
again on top.
I feel like a broken
Right, he's going for Midas again. Don't see why not. Free farming, top lane.
Yep.
Did
Can't
Elsie
really
get,
disagree.
Elsie
50
did not
last
get a
hits.
dual damage, right? She only gave away last game. Correct?
I believe so. Yep.
Yeah. The one time they could have gotten it, they didn't. They didn't layer correctly.
that grave.
with the grave. All right, we have a smoke here by WG with the Slardar Lion combo. Lina attempting to bait, perhaps. It's gonna be
They're holding
kind
a
of
second
tough
smoke,
one.
too.
How do they set this up? Do you have to go LSA first here? I guess so. I don't think.
You hope Puck orbs in aggressively to try and then because then the smoke's not going to pop until you suddenly jaunt in, right? So they're hoping that orb's going to come and Puck's going to silence and try and right click her up.
Yeah, I mean, either way, this is a pretty hard kill.
She's like trying to stand in the way so that Puck will do the orb through
Right.
and to get last hits and harass.
And we missed yet another kill. Darkseer gonna go down. Meanwhile, coil applied to Lina. Here comes the reinforcements into the crush, into the impale, into Laguna. Lina gets stunned yet again. Treant Protector gonna right click him to death. That was a lot of damage from the overwhelming odds on the LC. Dueling up the Slardar. Is there enough damage to actually get enough? No! Slardar runs away. This poor LC just cannot get the damage she surely wants. Good lord.
What is she, like 0 for 4 now or something?
Well, what is
0
it?
for 5 maybe? I
0
don't
for
even
5
know.
on duels, and then
Duels
1 for,
over both games.
Well, technically, she got a duel win.
Uh-oh.
Right? Oh, okay. That's one way
This
to win.
is some classic Warriors gaming Unity.
What land?
They
cap
have some
are
sort of
they
an
at?
issue in their team house.
Oh, it's a team house.
I think they have like a team. They always play from the same place. It's either a cafe or it's a team house, or they have like a section part of a cafe. But they always have these 5-man drops. It was like a running joke in all of their games in the past like 6 months, where all the teams were flaming them while they were all DC'd. It was pretty funny.
Sad days. It's actually a very even game right now. Only a 500 gold lead for Slayers at the moment.
And if you look at the net worth too, like in terms of the overall chart of the players, like 4K for the Lifestealer, but then the next 3 heroes are all Radiant. It's Puck, Marana, and Legion Commander. So we do have a chance then to group up maybe, especially this Puck and Legion Commander need to become best buds and try and rotate around. And this is really good for a Puck that has had no good dive opportunities, right? Because when you're playing Puck, you want to be mid lane, just farming until someone dives your side lanes. And you just TP in and wreck everybody. It's like that perfect scenario before you have the Blink Dagger. And despite not having that opportunity, he's just been doing very well mid. Sadly, only getting 1 of the kills. Could be a lot higher in net worth if he was able to get a couple of those last hits.
All right, real talk here, Trent.
Real talk.
Why do you hate V for Vendetta?
I don't hate it. Who's the woman in it? Is it Natalie Portman?
Yes.
Natalie Portman, that's the one. No, I really liked it when I was younger, but now I just look at it and it's too cringy because like
What?
all the anonymous shit. The way that they took the face, man. They took the V for Vendetta face, and now I can't help but think about all that anonymous shit when I see V for Vendetta.
You can't let other people ruin the movie for you.
No, but I just like I liked it so much as a kid that it like kind of gives me that self-loathing of just like, oh god, I thought this movie was so cool, and now it's like this symbol that's used by a bunch of neckbeards, and am I a neckbeard? You know, even though I can't grow a beard, so that makes me sad.
Can you actually not grow a
No,
beard?
I don't know. It's an okay. I'll rewatch it. No, I can't. I seriously can't. My dad has a beard, and my brother has a beard, and
Have you gone to the
I
doctor
am
about
just
it?
babyface McGee. Yeah, I went to the doctor about it. Yeah, and I went to him and I said,
doctor,
"Doctor, please
I can't grow a beard.
help me,
please."
I rubbed
That is
Rogaine on my
interesting.
face.
I wonder if that actually works. Is Rogaine still around? Does that like?
I don't know. It's
Work
the
at
first
all.
name I think of. I bet it is. Now everyone's into those like hair
hair
plugs, like it's
implants.
actual like
Yeah.
surgery. Yeah. It's
mean,
weird to
what
see
works,
how many
works.
people get that.
I know
Like,
LeBron James got
actors
it.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael Scott, Mr. Steve Carell. Like I can remember watching the first season of The Office, and then he was like balding, and suddenly the second season he just had hair, and I'm like,
Oh, you're right.
You've
I
got
didn't
hair
even-
implants.
I literally did not realize that until now. Actually.
Yeah,
Wow.
he was totally balding in the first season.
That guy's amazing. Oh, all right.
Oh, he is.
Here is a movie. I don't know if you've seen it. It's probably top 5 ever for me. Favorite movies.
Big Short.
And that is saying a lot considering I absolutely hate the main actress. Or I used to. Maybe I
Oh.
don't hate her as much.
Shoot,
All
what's
right,
this
you
movie
can
called?
try to name it.
Is it
I'll
the
let you
one
know.
where the world's ending?
Yes. Seeking a Friend for the End of the World.
Yes, that's the one.
What
I love that movie. That was a good
godly.
movie.
All right. Everybody watching.
Very unknown, I would say. I don't
I
think it's very
know.
popular.
I don't understand. Okay. Seeking a Friend
Good
for
movie.
the End of the World. Amazing movie.
Yep.
You might cry.
Who is the
I
main
know I
actress?
did.
Is it Zoe Deschanel? Is it her?
No. It's Keira Knightley.
Oh, that's it.
Who, all right, I used to be very annoyed with her because everybody thought she was attractive, and then I realized recently that I shouldn't hate people for thinking that they're attractive, you know? I find her just not attractive at all. But she's a good actress, and she's in a lot of good movies. All right, back to the important stuff, which is Dota.
Wow, 55% Rotten Tomatoes. Oof, jeez. I thought it was
What?
good.
Wait, what? No, that can't be right.
It's got a 55%.
I'm literally alt-tabbing right now to check this.
Dude, everyone
on.
hates your movie. Top 5? No, I liked the movie. I wouldn't give it top 5, I'm not gonna lie, but I thought it was good.
All right, hold on.
It's
My
the
internet
first
is slow.
result, dude. I'm sorry.
55%.
Radiant's top tower is
Meanwhile, in the game,
What?
Observer
not in
All right,
good
this is
and Sentry placed down by Lion.
the audience is 53%. Are you kidding? You guys would. Oh, that is so
Back
tilting.
in
Actually.
the game.
All right, glimpse. The Darkseer into an arrow, beautifully done. Impale's gonna hold the disruptor in place, stun from Treant Protector. Looks like Darkseer's gonna drop to the last right click of the Marana. 8-3 advantage for Slayers. They're doing a great job early game. And fuck you, idiots, who didn't like Seeking a Friend for the End of the World. Great movie. Ah. Okay, I'm over it.
Okay.
It's fine. Fuck. It's fine.
Fine.
Mid lane, double damage on the Puck, who's working towards the Blink Dagger. And I just can't believe Lifestealer is, again, just getting the exact same amount of farm as last game. Pretty ridiculous. Has the Midas, going for Armlet next. And he took off once he got that Deso last game.
Or Leanie's in the chat saying The Big Short's a bad movie. I can't accept that. I can't let that go.
I haven't seen it
unaccosted.
yet, actually.
Money to burn.
I've been
Fabulous.
wanting to see it.
Very
under
good
attack.
movie. I'm surprised. I
All right,
didn't
if we're
even
talking
know
about great
there were people
movies,
that didn't
okay?
like it.
If we're still talking about great movies, Garden State is my #1 favorite.
Dyer's middle
That has
tower
like a
is under an
90% on Rotten
extraordinary
Tomatoes or
amount
something
of
like that.
stress.
You should definitely watch that.
I don't think I've seen that.
Highly recommended. It's SUNSfan recommended movie. Mid lane, we have a Smoke.
All right,
Puck
I'm back.
Has the
I'm in the game.
coil. Gonna use it right off the bat. Lena gonna miss the stun, and this should be a relatively easy kill for the Radiant.
I mean, I know there's a big animation with the LSA and stuff, but this Puck has actually been on point this game. Like, it seems this guy's probably a Puck player.
Dyer's middle
He
tower
has really
Seems
been
to be.
nailing these spaceships.
LC top lane.
Shadows take
We have a living armor. Sentry is placed. Overgrowth applied. Lion taking a lot of damage,
under an extraordinary
and should go down the right clicks. LC. He's going to walk away, surprisingly enough. Lifestealer in the meantime, silence up. Oh, he's just going to walk out of the kinetic field, but glimpse back, and he's going to rage. Actually, no, he infested into a creep,
fallen.
so he's good to
Radiant's
go.
bottom tower is under attack. Dyer's
And-
middle tower
They're thinking about a play up here, but I don't know how this is going to turn into
LC's
anything.
really low. Laguna Blade, not quite enough to get the kill.
Dyer's middle tower
LC's just going to run.
Raindrops, guys. What an item.
Yeah,
There,
it's
something
pretty
else.
ridiculous. Bottom lane in the meantime. Mirana crushed up. Darkseer places the wall. Here comes Puck, though. Counter action. Slaughter drops to the deck. Darkseer. It's a 2v1, technically speaking, but Mirana is too low to go any further. Wow.
I wanted to point out that Treant did the perfect rotation top to save that Legion Commander too, where he does, like, if you're playing Treant, you do the living armor first, immediately TP. So like, you need to get it off the time, and then he gets there still because of the living armor to allow for the overgrowth and everything. So that's pretty nice, you know. Sometimes you'll see Treants just start TPing right away, and then they get there and the guy's dead, and the living armor is just like available but wasn't used.
That's how I play Treant, at least.
There you go.
Top lane, I don't think they can get this, can they? It is a level 10 Legion Commander. No dual damage for him as of yet. Oh, we have a gank attempt here. Slardar and Lion are smoked. Looking for the LC. Oh, she's juking pretty nice. Overwhelming odds. Treant Protector's here with an overgrowth, but it's not up for 5 seconds. Damn, LC is fast. He's going to use press the attack. Lion bolts up. The Legion Commander. Here comes a Static Storm Kinetic Field combination. Lion's going to be the first to fall. Lifestealer going to get dueled. Actually going to get the first duel damage in the last 2 games. 10 damage goes your way, good sir, madame, whatever the fuck you are these days. Legion Commander, you are on the board.
Bottom lane, Darkseer.
I got
goes
the
down
dead body.
too.
Thank you.
All right, close enough, close enough.
Oh, another dead body, perhaps. Treant Protector stunned up. Laguna Blade. And
Alarmist.
that's going to be enough for a kill. Slardar TP's out with barely any
Is
HP.
under attack.
Man, 14-4. They are racking up the kills this game. It's not really giving them a giant advantage, but it's starting to get there. It's almost up to 3K. You'd almost expect a little bit more considering how much work. But this Puck, I feel bad. He's like 3-2 and 5 now. I feel like I've been seeing him do so much work, but he's just not getting the finishers. So it's hard to get into that next big item. Just sitting on Blink, doesn't even have upgraded boots or anything.
Dyer's top tower is being attacked.
Okay,
And,
once you hit
probably
level
gonna off the
25, you're
jewels.
good to go.
That's right. The dank GPM.
Do you actually... Okay.
Finally
We've had
saw
this-
someone take it the other day.
Oh, do people usually take the speed still? Is that still the thing?
Yeah, in the pro games, I'm always surprised. I feel like it doesn't do that much. I mean, it's so good late game for moving around the map. I definitely agree. I'm just more surprised because of like there have been games where I'm like, man, they really need a scythe, but he still doesn't get it.
Glimpse on Darkseer. He's going to place the wall, but here comes the duel. It is the second duel for Legion Commander. 20 damage. Beautifully done. 4 up top right now. Are they going to transition this to a tier 1 tower top?
Bottom tower has
As the
fallen.
one bottom does
Seems to
fall.
be the day for it.
And look how much further Afu is away from Blink this game. I mean, he doesn't even have Tranquils at 14 minutes.
Dyer's top
Like
tower
last
Talking
game,
about
this
the
guy had Blink,
Sladar?
I'm pretty sure by now. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, he's pretty far away. That's true.
It's like
But like
him
you
and
talked
Legion
about-
Commander have essentially switched places.
It's only a 3K lead, which is kind of surprising considering how many kills they've done in favor of the Radiant.
It was, I think, 18 minutes in. There was a 15K lead for Warriors Gaming last game, so It is good that the game 2 is definitely closer. They're going to smoke up. There was a dire ward immediately pinged out by Lion, so he was paying attention, saying they just smoked. So unlikely this will be very successful. Darkseer just hugging the tree line. Yeah, do they want to try and set up for it is the question.
Blink on LC. Treant Protector halfway to his Midas. Very important for him, obviously. Lean in the meantime. Is this the gank attempt? Don't think they're going to catch up. They need that disruptor.
So fast, though.
Vision.
Look how fast he is smoked up. 535.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Are we talking about Treant?
I have no reason
Yeah,
to
he
lie
goes
about
535 when
such
he's
things.
invis and smoked. Somehow it's
Pretty
lost.
dirty. Oh, they find Nana.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Oh,
attack.
I-
oh, he could have picked up his boots maybe. But too fast. Here comes a leech seed into the stun, into an LC duel. This is number 3. Still no level 2 ult, although he'll get it right now in all likelihood. Slardar has the Lifestealer infested inside of him. There needs to be some lore, by the way, created. Some fan lore, perhaps, why Lifestealer loves to go inside Slardar. There has to be an actual reason, other than gameplay-wise. Something about the innards just tasting so delicious for him. Treant Protector sees all of this happening, by the way.
Well, watching it all go down. See, this is the good thing about Tree. This is where his mid game is very strong. He just plays this scouting bounty hunter role. So if you have these split pushers, it's like you know right now they're not doing a gank with Slardar Lifestealer, which is very important for you. Steals the bounty rune too.
All right, so this is one of those times where it's going to show how long away or how long it's been since I've cast.
Sorry, I just noticed that
This
Dyer's
Mirana
bottom
build.
tower is under attack.
That seems very weird to me.
This is, I don't know, it's position 1 Mirana, right? You're not wrong, it's still not very common. I mean, position 1 Mirana is not common at all still. But
So
this
all
is
I
like
can
the
really
right-clicking
compare it
build
to
that we
is
used
like
to see.
TI6 or TI6 1 Mirana, which was maybe not super common. It's top or bottom lane Lina. Another duel going the way of LC. Nicely done. Lifestealer rages up. No glimpse for you. Lion in the meantime, oh, he's going to be in a lot of trouble if they actually go for this. Static Storm's going to completely miss, though. That's one huge spell down. Lion gets off the finger. Mirana is going to live, at least for now. Actually goes
that
this
living
living
armor.
armor actually helps her live through the day. Do they have any vision? A crush actually hits Treant. Glimpse not going to do a whole lot, and I think the Radiant are going to be happy with this engagement.
Very much so. 642 gained and 338 lost, so about a 1k swap overall.
Reason to lie about such things?
A lot of damage coming from our puck too. Putting in the work.
Strange to say,
And looking to
Radiant's
become
middle
invincible
tower
here
is
with the
under
Yule
attack.
Scepter.
But yeah, back to my point about Mirana. So at TI6, when like Weehaw, for example, was playing Mirana, I guess that was a mid Mirana, but sometimes Resolution would play it as well. It would be the exact same build, no matter what the position was. It's just you get it faster because of more farm. Maybe like a Midas or something like that. Have you seen like a Maelstrom Manta on Mirana?
I mean, we don't even see Mirana that much anymore. But this was like, I think Ditchera used to do this kind of stuff when he was playing on Navi, I want to say, and he was playing position 1. He'd do this kind of a build. But like, I think he needs a Linken's this game. So that'll probably be his item after Manta. And then that slows you down towards an Aghanims or towards bots and stuff. So I think her item progression's a little bit difficult this game. Definitely needed some sort of a farm accelerator. So the
And
Maelstrom helps
since,
with that.
Since TI, her Axe has been nerfed a couple times. I think the second
That's
proc doesn't apply anymore, and the cooldown is longer. But
Yeah.
it is
Yeah,
odd
it
that we
did get
just don't
nerfed
see her
pretty
at all,
heavily.
pretty much. I don't know if I'd call that heavily. I mean, I know there's other nerfs probably that I'm not thinking of. Maybe even indirect ones as Darkseer. Oh, the duel! And this LC, this is the polar opposite of last game. We're seeing the snowball potential of this hero. 58 damage on top of her regular damage, of course. Getting closer and closer to a Blade Mail, which will absolutely wreck Lifestealer. Blade Mail is an amazing
Honestly,
item against that hero.
I think this is the difference between picking a mid that can actually help your Legion. Like, she had no help last game. She had no additional burst. It was just her. Tinker wasn't there. Because Tinker needs to farm so much in the early game. Puck just is ready to go. Doesn't even need the Blink to be helping with duels. Like, you just come in with the Dream Coil and you can set up a duel immediately.
Yeah, and I think
this
they
top
might not even
tower.
want to try to even kill this Lifestealer until they get a Blade Mail of sorts. I mean, he is 2k above anybody else in the game right now. Picked up the Deso, which should be on the Courier, I believe. Yes, it is. So he's sitting pretty. What did he go last game after Deso, or did we even get to that stage?
AC.
He went AC? Okay.
Yeah.
It was all minus armor.
Probably the same this game to protect himself from the blade mail.
Yeah, true that. No, that actually... Yeah, I guess that I was thinking the armor the other way around. Doesn't work that way anymore. But either way, we'll see how that ends up. I mean, what do they... If they can't really get an initiation on them,
Fuel for my
do they have
fire.
a better team as opposed to last game versus the Life City, you think?
Trient ulti. What was their last time? Did they only have duel? They wait, they have Winter's Curse. Trient ulti, at least you can kill him during it, right? If you solo Trient ulti him, at least your team can damage him, not like Winter's Curse.
I mean,
so
it's much
probably
more
a little bit better in
reliable
that
than
sense.
Winter's Curse, for sure.
Yeah. Plus the possibility of late game stuff with the Aghanims if Trient ever gets that far. For now, he's just going for the Medallion. Have you seen how much Medallion Trient does?
Oh, Slaughter and Lifestealer. Marana is going to get fingered at the last moment. Almost enough was the overgrowth. Very close.
Yeah. Didn't get the heal off in time. And that's that Lincoln Sphere, though. Or at least the Manta to be able to pop it in those situations.
And they're going to group up here. As the Infest is off cooldown again. Round 2 incoming, perhaps. These Darkseers just going to push the lanes. Treant Protector does have the Midas, so we'll start to accelerate his levels and farm. Oh, they're going
they have
to see
a
it.
sentry.
Oh, they actually dodged the crush. Nicely done. Beautiful vacuum into an impale, but isn't going to be enough to get away. Looks like the puck will be the first to fall, and this means the retreat of Slayers is incoming. Disruptor, 1 hit. 2 hit, and goodbye. Treant Protector,
I
after
didn't
all
even
that,
see.
lives.
Yeah, I didn't even see the puck die.
Yeah, seriously. That was
He
2
blew
hits
up
maybe.
so fast.
Extreme violence.
Oh, they're on the Lifestealer.
Yeah, they get the stun off into the duel with Starstorm. This should be enough damage to take him out, and indeed, he just stuck around a little bit too long. Was not expecting the aggression, considering that 2 were dead. A little too cocky.
Yeah.
As
Not
mid
expecting
lane's
the
getting
blade mail, maybe?
Oh yeah, she did have it. Nicely done. There's the Blink Crush. Marana's, oh god, it's going to leap right into Laguna Blade. That's not what she wanted. Legion Commander in the meantime, along with Disruptor. They do have Glimpse into the kinetic
ward
field,
usage.
into the stack. Storm is going to be completely wasted though, and that's going to be an easy LC kill. Do they have vision for Treant Protector? Indeed they do. And he's going to be taken out with relative ease. So kind of backfiring here on Slayers, attempting to defend that tier 1 mid.
Yeah, lose more than they gain there. Puck gets a little bit of a constellation kill on the Lion, but they place down a ward too for that to get that first glimpse back into the Stack Storm, and then that just get immediately dewarded. So, speaking of dewarding, Broken will find out that sentry that killed the Treant, but no observer to take down as well, I don't think.
After the last 3 minutes have just flip-flopped this game. It is now essentially dead even, but of course with Roshan going down, the slight advantage should be going to WG.
Yeah, and in a Legion Commander draft with a puck, this really hurts, because now what are you supposed to do? Like, do you really want to roam around the map looking for duels when they have this Aegis, and they're almost certainly going to be grouping? You're going to look for some sort of a team fight as they approach towers, and well, they're here already.
Marana get initiated on. Treant Protector's here, but it's not going to be enough to save that poor juicy Marana. And that's kind of one of the downfalls, perhaps, or at least the risks of picking a Marana as your core, especially against this lineup. You can just blow her up real easily.
Yeah, you're not Jug, you're not Ursa, you don't have these spins or enrages, you're no Lifestealer, no sort of defensive toolkit whatsoever besides Leap. Not quite the same.
In fact, it's kind of interesting that they're almost entirely relying physical damage-wise on LC this game. Like, typically if you have like a Puck or like any magic dealer in the mid lane, like a Lina, you want a physical DPSer as your one, but that's not the case this game.
Mostly been Vision that's brought Warriors Gaming back for this.
Oh my god.
Like, look at their coverage. Like, they left that ward, that never gets dewarded. That's what just got them the Marana kill. They have a new fresh one up here too. They see all of this, and they're just going to completely pin in the Radiant side. They have this ward, which spots the courier and stuff coming out from the Dire base, which is really helpful. It can at least give you a general idea, maybe people coming into the jungle, but other than that, they are blind. And now, what's your option? You're not going to smoke into this Aegis. Unless you can somehow figure out, like, you see Lifesteal down bottom, maybe they could smoke mid.
Well, they're finally going to
They knew that ward was there.
Yeah. smoke is up technically as Lena has the Shadow Blade here. Oh, they know. Nana knows that they have a ward there now. So I won't be making that trip anytime soon unless it gets dewarded at some point. So
All right, team. What can we do?
I think
they can try
Mirana,
and fire up this tree line.
What's that?
Oh, they can try and they know the Dire coming bottom, and they started TPing everyone down here, but they just said no, we're not going to fight. So they actually just left.
I'm thinking more and more about this Mirana build as this tier 2 tower is going to get taken out pretty easily. It does make sense as a 1 this game to go more physical based instead of the usual Ags blink or whatever. But
Yeah.
Maelstrom is pretty much just all magical. I mean, it helps their farm though, so perhaps that was the catalyst for the decision there. Either way,
Yeah, I think that's the main point. Probably would have been Maelstrom, Manta, Lincoln's Daedalus maybe, or Bloodthorn.
Oh, LC gets the duel off. That was like the last millisecond. More damage going away from her. That's 86 to boot. Meanwhile, mid lane looks like Coil was applied as Mirana attempting to get out, leaps away. Here comes the overgrowth into a static storm, into kinetic field. Beautifully done. Laguna Blaze is going to be applied. Mirana almost dead, but the right clicks will suffice. Nana, one more Thunderbolt should get the kill. In fact, the right click will be needed. They trade their lives, but it's a 3-for-1 right now as Leicester going to work. Rage is up. Should be able to get away unless there's a glimpse, but Disruptor's not close. So 3-for-1.
Okay, that's like a 3k swing. That's huge. Let's bring this game right back. And the Aegis not being useful in that engagement. There's a haste rune down bottom that he might grab here, but his parts of the Assault Crafts were also on that Dire Courier that got picked off near their Roshan side shrine. So that means he'll have 2 minutes, even if he's going to have the cash, which he will in just a moment. He actually can't have his AC, so might give an opportunity to smoke up here to the Radiant side.
Lena.
And Trant is scouting this Lena. Wow, what a find.
She actually can't
but
move.
He has no detection.
Oh my. It's so dirty. So this is where you find the treant, the new treant, better than the old. In
Look
some
at
ways.
Lena immediately buys a gem.
Did she? All right.
Yeah, she immediately
That'll help.
clicked it. Oh, it's great. It's like, screw this guy. Honestly.
I mean, she has decent escapability thanks to the Yule, so it makes sense. You said the rest of the AC
that's so
was on
funny.
the courier, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's another minute and a half away, but he'll get it soon enough.
Oh, that's
LC
so
working
funny.
towards
Well,
a BKB.
Speaking of Lincoln's, it's almost done for Puck. Very nice.
Yeah, that's a huge item. What do they have to just proc it? Do they have anything super quick? They have the Lion Mana Drain, I suppose. or
Like
even a
Corrosive
Sheep.
Haze is, Mana Drain's probably the best one, honestly. It's got decent range.
Oh,
Even
oh,
Corrosive
the
Haze
puck.
is kind of not
Oh,
bad.
the puck.
Like,
Oh, he misses the crush. He's gonna get away just fine. Coil was used to no avail.
the double whiff.
Yeah. Well, the crush has a bit of a smaller cooldown, so I think WG will take that. Moonlight Shadow activated. As I miss a kill.
Lena. That's the gem.
Oh my god. They actually do get the gem. Slardar.
And they need to kill off.
Oh,
they
he
need that gem.
cancels
He missed
the
blink.
blink. Oh my god, into an overgrowth and static storm. Beautiful execution here from
Just get out.
Slayers.
Save the gem.
Disruptor will get out of dodge. The vacuum is too late. And my god, that, even though there's only one kill, that is a pretty big advantage there for Slayers. That is nice. And so much, huge rotation too forced.
Yep. Wow. That Lena must be so tilted right now. Like, think
Can't
about
buy
how
another
tilted you would
gem.
be. Yeah, you died bottom, you immediately buy gem, you go next to your own tier 2, and you just die again and lose it. And
That
all
was
your
a-
bloodstone charges.
That was a tilt buy gem as well. It wasn't just a buy.
Yeah.
You know that he was like aggressively clicking. He was like, God! For sure.
There was some effort
Exactly.
thrown in.
Oh, here comes
Now,
the
this
crush.
is the good thing about Slardar.
Oh. Puck has the diffuse. Oh my god. Finger was actually used, and Puck is still somehow
Living
alive,
armor.
and Elsie gets another dual damage. Gonna get 2 kills. Puck is alive for now. Is gonna blink to safety. Coil is applied. It's only on 1. Looks like she might finally go down, but it took so much for the Dire to actually get her. In the meantime, Elsie is completely cleaning up. Lena stuck inside. Duels? Okay, she suicides herself. Not too bad. Slaughter will not be so lucky. Lifesteal can't 1v5
Radiant's
this,
bottom
and
tower is under
Slayers
attack.
playing great.
Has that ever been cause for
Yeah, that was very
celebration?
close to getting the Lena as well. She was extremely low. Like one last right click took her down to
Radiant's
33
bottom
HP,
tower is
and she got
under
off the
attack.
deny. Like damn. But good stuff that she actually does get it. That slow roll, a little bit of that punish onto her, but that's still 4 Bloodstone charges.
Radiant's bottom
And
tower
all for a
is
puck
under
kill.
attack.
So
That's true.
Radiant turning
that
it on,
ever
man.
been cause
Back
for
to a
celebration?
even game
I mean, Puck was
and
so
ready for that next
elusive.
Roche.
He
Radiant's
forced
bottom
out so
tower
much
is being
from
subjected to
WG. I
extreme
think 2 Lincolns were
violence.
procced in that fight as well. Oh, LC in a little bit of trouble here. Overgrowth comes out into a static from Kinetic Fuel. It's not going to be enough to save the LC, who's the first to drop in this engagement. Mirana attempting to TP out, should be able to do so. And I think that's going to break things up. So they lose the LC.
Dude, that was a report tree of Protector. He solar crested the creep, I think thinking that the creep was going to take the tower hits first, and they were going to just pressure with that. But then Legion runs in and starts tanking the tower anyway. And so the solar crest is on this creep, and
Oh,
Lifestealer
no.
obliterates your Legion.
That's unfortunate.
Oh. I mean, I'm sure that's a little bit on both of them, but that's pretty brutal.
Oh, Lena bot lane. Okay.
Soldier's
Good enough
fortune.
for you.
This
she a
Mirana has been
Manta?
building
Oh.
a Manta style for so long.
Radiant's
about
courier
to
This
say
is
the
like
same
the
thing.
15-minute Manta.
Let us hope it left
Yeah,
no
that's rough.
little ones behind.
This
My
is not a
God.
1 position Murata. I mean, if
No.
you play this as a 4 position, they have about the same farm about now, I think. 31 minutes in.
Well, she's
Maybe a
about
little bit less.
2.2k above her tree, so I'd say so.
Yeah.
Haste.
Well, Darkseer has the...
Jeez.
So you went for Helm of the Dominator and Guardian Greaves. When you go Helm of the Dominator this year,
Nice.
you still go Guardian, you still go mech in most cases?
Some
well?
players do. I think if you're going pipe, you definitely go helm, and I think some players are just better with the creep than others. Like
Right.
some don't feel that they're gonna get enough value out of it. Like MSS, for example, is one of the first ones to really start doing it, where he was using those vacuum centaurs with the iron shell, and just doing so much work with them. So even now, Kang is doing a really nice job of split pushing with his Hellbear. Just gets an entire wave to himself with the iron shell. It's a lot of extra gold. It can definitely pay for itself, much like a Midas.
I think we're going to have a big fight here. LC, the smoke, art, the Aegis. Oh no, LC's actually stuck on the cliff. They can't fight this. Disruptor getting completely decimated by Lifestealer. Arrow will connect though onto Lifestealer. It's a 1-for-1 support for support. LC, it seems that she TP'd back to base. So she's
she
going to
did.
be fine at least. Treant Protector stunned up.
Look
There's the Corrosive Haze. He has the gem, mind you. Nice blocking by Darkseer. Do they actually have enough to take him out? Doesn't look to be the case, as the press the attack takes off Corrosive Haze.
Yo, that arrow, that was like max range on that Darkseer, but they're not going to follow up.
Oh my god, Elsie just goes balls deep onto the Lena, but she's going to give Lena the damage. The Blade Mail not nearly enough. His Lifesteal's just shredding everybody. That's a double kill for him. Soon to be a triple. And this is just turning, flip-flopping yet again. An ultra kill for the Lifestealer. Wow, that duel from LC might have just thrown him out of the game. My god.
What a strange series of events.
That was a fresh BKB,
It all
I
kicks
think,
off
too,
with
right?
Roche, too.
No.
Dire's top
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
That was the 9-second.
I think it wasn't. It was second use, but... Oh, that was weird. She's like on the cliff, so she TP's all the way back to the base. She doesn't even go to tier 3. She goes fountain. Like, she was way back home. And now Puck's just split pushing, but like they just took Roche, and that fight has to be so advantageous to want to take that into Aegis, and it was just disastrous.
Oh, the Yules into the LSA and a Finger of Death. A nice coil, though, coming out for some counterplay. Self-Yules from Lion. Oh my god, overwhelming odds, almost enough to take out the Lena, but this Rax looks to be a goner. LC is up, though. Lifestealer feeling pretty confident, wants to get a range as well. Jumps into an enemy creep. And it's almost deniable. It's getting close.
Ooh, smoke? They're in vision, I'm pretty sure, when they smoked.
I mean, yeah, and it is daytime. Either way, they're going to use it to get away. But, yeah,
Arrow actually
all
hits.
of that ends up them losing a Rax, essentially. Now they're going to do some counter warding. But that LC duel was rough. That went to Lena, right? Yeah, Lena has an extra 18 damage. She went for the 50 damage talent as well.
I think if
Wait,
you're this
which-
Mirana, you like... Oh, nice arrow. Helm creep.
Which game did she have? Was it this game she had 4 Bloodstone charges? It was, right?
Yes.
Okay, she's
Wow,
back to
she's
normal.
back to 11.
Yeah,
I like how you're like, was it this game? Like, my God.
that seems so long ago. Level 24 life stealer taking out this tower. Oh, coil onto 2. Oh, the Dagon's gonna blow up the lion. I believe that's a Dagon indeed. Here's a vacuum into the static storm. Legion Commander gets the duel off. Is it enough to actually get the Darkseer? Yes, winner, winner, chicken dinner, but the Lifestealer is going to eat her up. The Corrosive Haze shows easily where her position is. Puck in the meantime, getting away with barely any HP. Lena in the meantime as well. 12 Bloodstone charges. Will finally drop. Will be up in 60 seconds. It's a 2 for
Puck's
2.
crazy.
Nice kinetic field. Going to hold Lifestealer in place. A couple of buybacks coming into play. Mirana taken out. The support Mirana. It's not a 1 anymore.
Radiant's love.
And now WG looks to take this Rax completely. No LC, although she has buyback. All right, they're going to take out this Rax very easily, in fact. Lifestealer might drop. That is just the Aegis, though. Kinetic field. Holding the Glimpse Slardar in place. Can't get off the Blink or Core Staff or anything of that sort. Lifestealer trying to go to pressure here. Trying to put the pressure onto Disruptor. Here comes the duel with the Blade Mill. It's not going to be enough to get the duel, but they might get the kill afterwards. It's going to be close, though, as Lifestealer just doing so much damage. Open wounds, getting more HP by the second, but he looks to be just left by his teammates. They're going to get the racks. They should be happy overall, I suppose. But that's a lot of gold, I assume. That's not updated, is it? No, that's with a ton of buybacks. So money-wise, it ends up being about
that's
a
the
wash.
main problem. Oh, they're still chasing. They'll find Lion again, orbing forward. Has a Yules in 3 seconds, but that is a Lena, and she is very speedy. Blink and the Orb, he can catch an Ana.
Yeah, there have the Yules. Waning Rift. She is so fast. Jesus. And Lothar's to boot, so 550 max speed for your Lena.
It was an extremely well-played fight from the Puck. Just like really maximizing everything with the Yules. Nana gonna find Legion.
Oh, okay.
Let her go, let her go. Top lane, Kangaroo, just chasing Desolate, but shouldn't amount to anything.
What level is this Dagon us? Level 2 Dagon. But it was enough to take out the Lion quite easily. Oh god, Puck.
It's actually tracking it really well.
Oh boy. Coil comes out into an arrow. Slardar is stunned up for quite a bit of time. Mirana going to take out the Slardar, and there comes the duel. Another kill going the way of Slayers. They won't find the third. Although Lena, where did Lena die? Oh, that was Lena that died. Oh, Lifestealer's been dead this whole time. That's why. Rain Track's taking on the bot lane.
Okay, Creep's doing work. So 2 lanes, the tier 2 still saving them in the top lane, but with the Abyssal Blade and everything, still a very scary game. If you're the Radiant side, crazy, a 15k lead still almost, and 14 kills down. Like, I guess that just comes down to the overall efficiency of the die. I mean, you look at the last hits, and they are just insanely outclassing them. 300, 255, 230, Puck's at 250, but then it's like Mirana 188, Legion 141, and
The Legion makes sense because you just have to find kills. The Mirana is the big disappointment.
he's
this
the
game for
problem
sure.
child.
It's so weird though, looking at Dota now, because you have a level 22 Mirana at 38 minutes, and she has like no items. But the fact that she's level 22 is crazy to me. I still haven't gotten used to this. So ridiculous.
And it's kind of crazy that Puck uses his Dagon 5 too because of the 420 GPM, even though it's like 38 minutes in. It's one of the most. It is the most expensive item in the game. It's just third.
Yeah, look at that gold.
700 gold.
That is so juicy. Treant Protector. Working towards an Ags. Quite far away, though.
Could be the saving grace for them. Scanned now from the Dire. Finds them out. All on Darkseer Slider.
Attempt onto the Lifestealer. He's at half HP. Are they going to get it? They finally will. He does have buyback. Keep that in mind. Overwhelming odds applied to 3. WG, they're not scared. They want to play some more. Arrow will miss. And here comes the Puck. He's going to blow up the Lion. I'll show you a finger of death indeed. Right up the anal cavity, Trent. I know you like that. Meanwhile, Radiant will continue to apply pressure
in
in the
your
mid
head.
lane. Fuck. They need to force this buyback, for sure. As bottom lane, though, it's getting pushed in. It's going to force the Mirana back, in fact. So will that be it for the
That was
Radiant?
well played by the Disruptor. putting that stack storm in that perfect spot as they initiated, just making sure they couldn't get the vacuum crush off. And that's the difference. This game, if Afu's a little bit more farmed and he's BKB, they probably save Lifestealer there.
Oh my! Oh, I thought this. I was looking at Mirana.
Top.
Oh, as we have some action top lane. Legion Commander, another dual win goes the way of her, thanks to the Dagon on Puck, and they're gonna find another kill on Slaughter in all likelihood. Jesus! All of a sudden, Darkseer doesn't have buyback. Everybody else does. Lifestealer's still dead, by the way. Just throwing it out there.
This might force it. I don't know. It looks like they're probably willing to give up one set.
Yeah, I don't. Slaughter might buy back, but not Nakes at this point. Lina.
Okay, they can save the set, I think.
Yules into the LSA. Legion Commander gets crushed. They really want to get this Rex. They're going to find it. Boils actually applied to the Slardar. Quite a bit of commitment for just the 4-position Slardar. I mean, here's a beautiful LSA into a Laguna Blade. The Puck is dead. The Legion Commander next. And Slayers have just overstayed their welcome.
Yes.
Oh. Mirana actually hits an invisible arrow.
I think that was a worth if you're the Dire for sure.
Oh,
You Slider's buyback for those two heroes.
Oh, boy. Oh, nice
Manta.
Manta. Woo-hoo.
Regeneration.
But yeah, I was
We do have
looking
quite
at
the audio sync.
What?
That we do have quite the audio desync going. It's
I
pretty
know.
funny.
What's going on? I don't understand.
Everything I hear from you is like a second delayed.
Yeah,
Hopefully it's not wrecking our stream.
another issue that I will not be able to fix because I just so tilted the last few days. Everything's been broken. But
Okay,
WG,
Words Gaming are making it so you're not going to have to.
Yes, good, good. Puck buys back, and WG's going to play it safe. There's the Ags, though. Treant Protector all of a sudden has the Aghanim Scepter. Glimpse, Rage to counter.
What a hero. Well, I gotta
yeah,
say, we did not have a lot of Slardar Lifestealers winning games in SEA in the past few months. A lot of the problems, like a lot of focus was always given to just moving around the map too much looking for kills and not enough to farming. And lately, not been the problem. Past month or so, this whole like Midas Lifestealer, I feel like people have just gotten greedier and now they're just way better. They either have a Midas or they have a Magnus, and they're just so much more intent on killing creeps, not just searching for ganks all the time.
We're on Mirana suicide watch right now as she tries to get a Lincoln Sphere. She is middle of the pack of networks.
Ultimate
still.
orbs will be the death of me.
Yeah, I was laughing a while ago because I thought she was building another Manta. Like, what is this? What is going on? But alas, it was another item that took ultimate orb. Lina, only 8 bloodstone charges left at the moment.
Oh,
I hear an LC. Not going to find anybody with that press the attack. Here comes Lina. Overgrowth onto 2. LC already popped the BKB. Do they see it? Yes, they're going to get the duel off. Onto the line. That is a dead little buddy. That's 2 for nothing right now. Laguna Blade, used on the LC. Completely shreds her to bits. Disruptor in the meantime.
oh, they need her too.
Oh,
the
attempting to get a
Lifestealer.
nice 4-step onto the high ground.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
A gift
All right.
from the tempest of battle.
It's a 2 for 1. Is this a
Radiant's
minus
top
respawn
tower is
talent?
under attack.
Minus 30
For
respawn
who?
talent on Lion. Okay. Good to know.
Oh yeah, it's a good one.
LC buys back. I hear a Yules. Looks like it was probably on Darkseer. Lose your orb. Oh my god, the Dagon deals so much damage as Darkseer just gets right-clicked down to the Treant Protector. That is another buyback, this time by Darkseer. Roche is hotly contested. Half HP at the moment. And this is a
Wanted to
Dagon
point out a
level
play X Nova did too, where you can do this thing with Glimmer Cape. If you're ever the support and you're trying to scout Roche like this, he was inside here with just Shadow Amulet, because what he does is he goes in, disassembles the Glimmer Cape, uses the Shadow Amulet, and then reassembles it, and you can be sitting invis with the Glimmer Cape on you. Pretty clever.
Arrow. Oh, it's going to hit Lina right in the ass. Overgrowth is up. Legion Commander, another dual victory, this time on Lina. Darkseer, in the meantime, stuck inside the Kinetic Field Static Storm combination. Not going to be able to get the kill, but the Glimpse back's not going to be able to either. Roshan is taken out. Aegis the Immortal is taken by the Legion Commander. They're just going to drop the Nakes with the Dagon. And now WG on the run. Glimmer Cape applied to Lena. She is super fucking fast. She'll be able to get away. And the base for the Radiant is in a bit of peril. Just the constant pressure being applied by these two lanes is super annoying for them. But they're winning these fights. That's for damn sure.
Kind of the lifesteal is just insane that they keep managing to do this. At 240 damage on Legion, my god, that is a lot. But the bots on Puck too, just being so rich that he's able to have all these items means that this top pressure of the map, this is all that matters to them right now, right? Is just making sure this lane never goes in, because that tier 2 is saving their game right now, so they can't get megged no matter how much they push and bully down bottom. So they're trying to solo kill Broken, but he's back in the fountain.
Okay. He will live at least for
And
now.
that Lena needs to come home.
Indeed she does. LC dealing considerable damage to this tier 3 mid. Vacuum into
nice.
a crush, into a buyback from the Lifestealer. Lots of damage being applied. Coil onto 3, but Lena doesn't give a shit. She just right-clicking to her heart's content. Yule's applied to the LC as she's going to drop. No problem. Static Storm used on Lion, by the way, in the Radiant base. They're going to take him out. And it ends up being a 1-for-1 across the map. Crush not going to find anyone. Mirana gets out by the skin of her teeth. No buyback for
Legion
Legion.
was so
though, they
dead,
know
she
this.
didn't even switch the cheese back into her inventory when she died. That's how dead she was. Like, it was in her backpack until she respawned, like until she got to fountain.
There is certain to be
Poor Legion Commander.
unimaginable
So close to level
retaliation.
25. Do you go for the dual damage still? Or is people
I think
actually get
cooldowns
press attack?
Yeah, a lot of people get that, but oh, sorry, never mind. I was thinking of the old 20% cooldown thing. Now I'm not sure what you get, because everyone used to get the cooldown.
Yep. Oh my god. Was that an E-Blade? Puck E-Blade Dagon combo completely decimates the Slardar. Nana not going to be able to hit the stun. Coil applied to Lena. She's going to actually run out of it and take a ton of right clicks as a result. Nice silence onto the Dark, so you're not able to get the vacuum combo. Another Dagon onto Lena into a glimpse. And she just drops dead of her own accord, seemingly. Darkseer in the meantime going to get blown up. Oof. Looks like Finger of Death wasn't quite enough to take out the Puck, who is doing
just
absolute
barely.
work this game.
And with the Hex on the Lion as well as the Scythe on the Darkseer, we probably will see the, I would guess the press the attack cooldown. It seems kind of good to always have that available, but the other argument is that you don't really have the time in these fights to use it too many times, so we'll see. A 5-second cooldown for a 5-second duration is pretty sick, so it can really help when you're sieging, and they do still have quite a few buildings to go. I like
So
the
it's
press the
literally
attack.
100%
I wonder what
uptime?
Puck's gonna buy.
That's crazy.
Oh, they tried to infest bomb bottom.
Oh, Lion. Oh boy. This Puck.
Oh, he hit the creep.
He actually missed.
He hit the
You don't
creep.
see that very often.
He actually hit the creep.
Oh
my God, X-Nova,
and
what
Puck
are you
knows,
doing?
and Lion just gets destroyed. And they have to know that a couple of these heroes do not have buyback. So with that, expect this tower and probably racks to go down. LC with a ridiculous amount of damage, 400 plus right now. As this mid lane is taken out, they're going to go, they already have top. This game is actually insane. Do they go for
He
Megas?
should be dead.
They're going to go for Throne.
They're ending it.
I don't see why not. Slardar is going to smoke up. Treant Protector
Treant's trying to zone.
sacrificing his body for the betterment of his team. Arrow's going to completely miss. But these tier 4 towers are basically dead. The Crush only applies to one. E-Blade, almost enough to take out Slardar. He runs into the Illusory Orb. It's a 1-for-1. Lifestealer getting kited completely. Has the BKB activated. Puck in the meantime glimmered up. He's going to be fine for now. Mirana leaps to safety. Static Storm onto Lifestealer. Can they do enough damage to actually take him out? He's at half HP right now. Bashes the Mirana. They're just kiting the shit out of this hero. His Treant Protector was trying to go for Throne, but it's at pretty healthy state right now.
He's
Darcy
dead.
in the meantime,
It's
stuck
over.
inside kinetic field. Lifestealer's there. That should be GG. As Slayers gonna take
What an
game 2
insane
in
game.
very awesome fashion. Jesus.
I did not think they were gonna win this.
Me neither. You actually picked
Mirana.
both lineups you picked have lost this last 2 games.
Look how rich she is.
Who?
Mirana was second net worth.
Oh, she finally has gold at the end of the game. Congratulations. Jesus. Wow.
What the hell just happened?
What a game. Well, with that, I guess we're just going to go straight into game 3. So if you're watching on VOD, stay tuned, aka switch to the game 3.
Oh my god.
You okay, Trent?
No, I'm not. How 2 racks up? There were so many weird deaths this game, and I have to say X-Nova did goof a couple times. There was a Roche fight too where he He messed up his shift cue. He blinked hexed to pop the Lincolns, and then he mana drained the puck for half a second, and then he threw out the Earth Spike. I was just like, oh god, dude, what is happening?
Sometimes the nerves get the best of you, you know?
Yeah.
All right, with that, let's go to game 3. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Kind of.
All right.